Room for improvement.
All right, guys. In this section right here, we tell you what we would have or changed about the film or would not have changed. I mean, there's been times, rare times, where me and you or said that we wouldn't change anything. For me, when you talk about room for improvement for this film, this is one of those films where I would say,
Easy now.
no, I got it. I got it. I got it. What I wouldn't want to change anything about this film. Now, were there room for opportunities? Hell yeah. But then again, it wouldn't have been this film. Yeah. They took so many chances. What I would change, I will change something. What I would change about the film is that it would get more notoriety. Mm-hmm. I think that's the one thing that I would change because it's unfair. Films like Coffee Town, films like The Living Wake, films that we review, people just have no paid in full. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of films that we've done that people truly don't take the time to appreciate because there's not a bunch of things blowing up this, that, and the other. But the satire, you can't get this type of comedy anymore without being canceled or being thought of as a bigot or just like this makes Dogma look like they took it to a whole nother level. Like when you really talk about things that they were
blasphemy.
Doing. Yeah, exactly.
I agree with you when it comes to that's a double-edged sword for me because part of me wants these films to have more success and more recognition and be adored by more people, but there's a flip side of that coin, as you say. I think a lot of the appeal in movies like The Living Wake or The 10 or Coffee Town for me is the fact that they are like these underappreciated gems that I feel like are special in a way because they haven't been adulterated by every poser out there that just like if a bunch of people were walking around quoting it'd be like I don't know.
Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, I think we kind of got into it in the interview with Andrea Rosen how I like naturally am a contrarian where when something is adored by so many people, it loses part of its appeal to me.
Like planking?
Oh no. Planking was something I fully embraced for
a weekend. My gosh, Jesus Christ.
There was alcohol involved. It was the Jacksonville Beach Pier, wherever that area was, and there was a lot of pictures involved and that was a guilty. Yeah, but my room for improvement in the 10 is, like I said, the lying rhino, and there's the whole bear false witness story. I'm not saying that this was a bad story. I just think out of the whole movie, it was the weakest element in the whole movie.
You didn't like the Winter Dogs, man?
I didn't like the cartoon. Here, I'll say the positives about it was clever as I liked why it was animation because you're getting the story through somebody is telling this story to someone who's all up on heroin, so they're imagining it as this like crazy cartoon. So that's why you're getting it in that perspective. I thought that was clever, and I liked how the real dude comes in at the end and takes an actual on the floor that a flower grows out of, just like his cartoon.
You think your don't stink? You think your don't stink? Mine grows flowers.
So it had its clever, charming moments, but at the end of the day, I just consider it to be the weakest, and I feel like it robbed us of another what could have been another live action story. For instance, they could have done like a take on like a live action Pinocchio. They could even brought the ventriloquist back, where something happens with the dummy, where its erection, a wooden erection grows like the nose every time every time the ventriloquist lies, something like that. Anything. I think my problem with the Lying Rhino segment was I didn't come to the 10 for a cartoon. I came for live action, and I got that the whole time except for that segment. So that's the one thing I would have changed.
Well, I can see why you said that, but you ever think about it this way? Maybe that there's so many different iterations of the Bible. Maybe that was the children's version of it. You know,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that that's what they did. I'm just throwing it out there.
I think it was. I didn't like that it took away from an opportunity for more live action stuff.
I wonder what Scorsese would have did with it.
Probably would have been badass and full testosterone and had Al Pacino and Robert De Niro somewhere in there. You're so unoriginal, Scorsese.
Easy boy.
Why don't you subscribe? It'll last longer.